Kicking it with my boy E. Say what up, E.
What up? It's good.
But yeah, yes, we're here to kick off this whole Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Conor McGregor prediction. Now, E, what are your thoughts on this whole fight? Because think about it. This time last year, we were speculating the fight was going to happen at all, and not only am I surprised that the fight is happening, but I'm surprised at how quick they got it done. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I remember you shared the link the other day. It seemed like maybe about a week or so ago. Shit, I don't know about the video we did last year, saying like, what if the fight happened? Then it seemed like a couple months ago they actually inked the deal, and then boom, we got a fight set. I don't know. This shit still kind of seems surreal to me that it's even happening. To be honest.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I mean, because it is a sport. Of course, they say it's a sports entertainment spectacle. I mean, nobody would predict this would even happen. But
Yeah, yeah.
regardless of the outcome of the fight, now think about it. I mean, whether Floyd wins, loses, or whether Conor wins, loses, think about it. Classic in the positive sense, it could open up the floodgates for a whole bunch of boxing, cross promotional boxing, MMA fights. Think about it. We can see Stipe Miocic versus Anthony Joshua. We can see Triple G versus GSP, Canelo Alvarez versus GSP. Like, think about it. If this fight ends up being a classic, think about what it could do for the sport.
Yeah, I mean, and that's truthfully though, like the fact that this actually materialized, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
A lot of people are saying that it's bad for boxing, that it's setting boxing back, and I see why. I get it. I mean, this is Connor's pro debut, and this guy Floyd, he's 49, and I mean, his resume speaks for itself. So I get it, but I don't know. I mean, I can see you got other MMA fighters making call outs to boxers and shit that we're trying to get on this card, like or boxers calling out MMA fighters. But before he got knocked the fuck out, Jimmy Manoa
he called out
was
David
called.
Hayes.
Yeah, 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 and then he got his fucking head banged off the canvas.
Yeah,
Black Dynamite Michael. Hey, these y'all are wild in these comments, dude.
y'all wow.
But
But
yeah, yeah, straight up. I mean, again, I don't see Conor landing a clean punch. Like Floyd, he may get hit, but it's rare when you see him get caught clean with like a power shot, you know, where he looks
yeah,
like he's in trouble. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't know, man. It's like unless Conor was bullshitting on the little videos that they were uploading, like maybe he wasn't trying to show his secrets. Um, I don't know, but it looks like, I mean, it's probably one of the biggest mismatches of all time in terms of, I mean, this would be like taking an NBA player who played pee wee football, having him out there and shit, like that's his lane. But I don't fucking know, dude. It's something. I mean, I'm gonna watch the shit, but yeah, I agree. Lose lose for boxing. I get you. What you say, Zach? If Conor wins, it will either one, open the doors for more MMA fighters entering the boxing world, like Jay said, or two, it could help kill boxing. Boxing's been struggling, and if the GOAT loses to an MMA guy in his first fight, that will fuck everything up. Thoughts
yeah.
on that?
Sure. My thoughts on this. I mean, well, you're actually not wrong about this because think about it. Well, I mean, my biggest question is I mean, we all know Conor does work in MMA. I mean, but does his MMA
Hmm.
background hold any kind of weight? Does it mean anything in this fight, especially against a fighter like Floyd? Because I mean, to Conor McGregor's credit, he knocked out he knocked out Jose Aldo in 15 seconds, a guy who hasn't lost in 8 previous fights, and a guy who is known for having a concrete chin. So does that really mean anything?
I mean, but you also got to look at the fact that in the first Nate Diaz fight, the second round kind of was slow mo. Like he was gassing out. He had worked on his cardio a lot since then because he had a 5 round war. But I don't know. He caught a quick little 1-2 to the chin, and it was like, oh shit, like this fool hit me, and that shit hurt. So he got caught clean, and it staggered him for a second, you know, and that led to him, you know, you're a wrestler now, getting his ass choked out, yada yada yada. Floyd, he's saying that, like, today he said he's positive, he's 100% sure that this fight's not going to go to decision, implying that he's going to finish Conor, which I don't think we saw Floyd finish anybody in, like, with damn near a decade.
5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. Manny says defense wind championships. Oh, he corrected it. Okay, I was going to call you a fucking idiot, but he corrected it. Mayweather in 12 rounds. And see, to me, that's the most logical prediction. Like, I don't see Mayweather knocking Conor the fuck out. So I do see it going the distance, if anything. But yeah, like Greg said, Diaz not known for the hand. I mean, well, Diaz, he had the record for the most strikes landed in a fight, so he's gonna punch you. But he's never been known for having knockout power or anything. But again, the fact that he was able to pop Conor on the chin twice and wobble him, you know, that when you look at Nate Diaz striking and then you compare it to Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, nowhere near as accurate. So yeah, you're right about that.
I see Floyd stopping Conor if Conor gasses out.
Ooh, good point.
I don't know, man. I mean, because that cardio is a big deal, and Conor made it a point to bring up how they really, really drilled on that in camp.
Yeah.
What up, Fred? What up, Colin?
Because Conor said that the fight's not gonna go past 4 rounds. He said he's gonna knock him out within the 3rd to the 4th round, and he's gonna have to because everybody knows that Conor McGregor has a gas tank stamina problem. And the thing is, this is a 12-round fight, and Floyd really don't get cooking until the 5th to the 6th round.
And yesterday at the press conference, Conor talking about he gonna finish him within 2 rounds, and then today he said he gonna finish him within 1 round. So at this point, he just talking shit. But I saw a good point about the glove size. Let me see who said that. Desmond, you know, because they agreed to use 8-ounce gloves, and whether or not that matters, it does matter because they use 4-ounce gloves. So bare knuckle brawling with 4-ounce gloves. That's why, you know, everybody get their chin touched, and it's a wrap. But
and just an interesting fact. The majority of Floyd's knockouts, I've actually done research on this. The majority of Floyd's knockouts have come from him wearing 8-ounce gloves. The only reason why he doesn't use 8-ounce gloves anymore is because he's broken his hand so many times.
Yeah. And then you got to factor other things in. I mean, Floyd is fucking old now, but even still, it's like he's still Floyd at the same time. So I don't really see. I don't, unless Conor just, you know, by the grace of the Irish Celtic gods, I don't just see him outboxing him, outstriking him or anything, because if you notice, like, Conor's past few fights, his Eddie Alvarez fight, I'm not even going to say his past few fights, but a lot of fights, he has been known for being the counter puncher, the counter striker, but his defense isn't fucking with Floyd's defense. He's willing to land a hit. Yeah, so I mean, not saying that Floyd is going to hit him hard enough to stagger him, but he might. I mean, his punches do have some pop to them. People do sleep on that. Like, and even still, if it's not rocking him, if it's not wobbling him, it's still scoring points. So that's all that's going to really matter down the stretch. So what do you guys think about Floyd's comment when he says he's going for a knockout? Do you think Floyd still has a knockout power? Yeah, we were basically talking about that. I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, if you catch somebody the right way, you can stagger them. I mean, you can do some fucking damage. So
yeah, because that's how Floyd knocked out Ricky Hatton. But the thing is, the way he worked with that fight is it was like a bull matador kind of fight. But the thing is, like, if you because look at it on paper, you would think Conor has most of the advantages. I mean, come on, he's 11 years younger, he's bigger, he's well, his chin's going to be a little bit in question. But I mean, on paper, like, physically, he does have the advantages to contest with Floyd. But
Yeah,
I mean,
he's got a significant reach advantage, but
yeah,
at the same time, I mean, when somebody's fucking 49-0, they've never been beaten. You can't really just sit here and it's really hard to develop a strategy to beat the unbeaten. You know, different people try different things, and we've seen pro boxers on the come up try to develop the game winning strategy to beat this man, and nobody's been able to do it. So we got an MMA fighter making his pro boxing debut. In what logical sense is it that he'd be the one to crack the code? What are they doing in his camp where they usually prepare for MMA fights? They brought in some boxers and shit, but boxers that cannot emulate Floyd.
yeah.
So what can they really do besides prey on that lucky lefty to put him away?
And that's what the main X factor is. Everybody's saying that Conor has the proverbial puncher's chance. As long as you're in that ring, and as long as you got two hands to work, then you got a chance. See, I was watching Snoop Dogg's radio podcast on this, and he was asked about that. He said, well, does Conor have a chance? He's like, well, realistically, no, Conor does not have a chance. But in theory, yes, he does have a chance. Because all it does take is, because even Floyd himself said, well, if you're in that ring and you're punching, anything can happen, because there could be one false step, you can get too close, you can get too far away, or the right punch can land at the right time, and really it can be over. And Conor, he does have that kind of power to put you to sleep with one punch, as we've seen in the fight with Jose Aldo.
Yeah, Aldo, Eddie Alvarez got dropped several times with good counters and good combinations. I mean, he's got that about him, but that speed might not be there to fuck with him. I'm not sure. And in the most recent press conference, he made it a point to say that he was going to be stalking Floyd the whole time, putting pressure on. Okay, who the fuck hasn't tried putting pressure on Floyd? That's basically how everybody approaches the fight with Floyd. They say they're going to pressure him, back him down, get him cornered, and all they do is get fucking counterpunched all night. Yeah. So, what is this? I see you, Fred. Got that sinking feeling is going to be a disappointment. There's that possibility too. I mean, that's why once this fight finally did materialize, like, I didn't overhype it because it was still a big, like, what the fuck moment for me. It is interesting, yeah, but no part of me believed that, Conor was legitimately going to go out there and throw hands to make it look like he had a chance. Now, if that happens, I mean, shit, it blows my fucking mind. That's what's up. Good shit.
Yeah.
But
Gregory said if this turns into a slugfest, then Floyd's losing. But here's the thing: people underrate Floyd's chin. A lot of people's like, well, I mean, because everybody knows that Floyd's defense is top notch. But everybody's main argument is, well, the only reason why Floyd spends so much time perfecting his defense is because he doesn't have a chin. Wrong. Floyd has probably been cracked clean in about, I've only seen Floyd get cracked clean like maybe 7 times. Once by De La Hoya. Once by Shane Mosley, twice by Shane Mosley.
Yeah, Shane Mosley got his ass.
Shit out of him.
Yeah.
I think didn't Marcos Maidana crack him with one good uppercut?
He did. He caught him clean. I'll give him that.
Cotto cracked him once. That's probably like Cotto cracked him like once or twice. So that's 5 times. Other than that, I really do struggle to think. Besides those 5 times, I really do struggle to think how many times Floyd's actually been rocked, stunned, or hurt.
So with that said, the fighters that you named, can you realistically see Conor in that list of people that crack him?
If he's not better than them, like, Conor's boxing is B+ at best. All the fighters I named are A+ fighters. De La Hoya, Mosley,
Cotto.
Yeah. Maidana's well B+ A- kind of fighter, but still, even Maidana's boxing is better than Conor's. And shit, Manny came out himself and said, I couldn't touch Floyd because, like, Manny Pacquiao was known for going out there and touching you at least 300 times. And I looked at the punch stats, and He
Yeah,
only
yeah.
landed 89 punches. When you land less than 100 punches on Floyd Mayweather and you're Manny Pacquiao, come on. Like, what chance realistically do you think you got?
I still feel like that fight happened 5 years too late, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Colin says, does Prime Floyd beat Triple G?
I think I think it'll look exactly the same way as Floyd versus Cotto. It'll be close, but I think Floyd will still come away with the decision if it was Prime Triple G. Well, I mean, if Prime Floyd went up against Triple G today.
I'm giving it to Floyd. Like, straight up. I'm sorry. I
I'm looking.
just,
Yeah. Now, Gregory, the De La Hoya Mayweather fight is 10 years old. Geez, you feel old yet? But yeah, that fight happened 10 years ago. And I actually thought the same thing at first watch. I thought, man, there's no way that Floyd got 7 rounds over De La Hoya. I actually watched the fight, went back and rewound the fight, and I'm like, a lot of those shots that De La Hoya was throwing, they were not landing. Yeah, he was making
right.
it look good. He was being the aggressor. He's pushing the pace, trying to make it look like he won the fight. But if you actually go back and watch that fight, a lot of those shots were not landing.
Right. So, um, to get back to Conor real quick, I do think he's gonna get the fucking Lucky Charms knocked out of him. But I don't think he's gonna, get KO'd and no shit like that. Like straight up just 12 rounds, decision. Mayweather's gonna get the fucking chameleon skin belt or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
And they're gonna cash out 200 mil.
Shit, you
And
damn right.
whatever, I mean, Floyd is getting 25 mil just to walk out. So, shit. Let me
Yeah.
go get my ass whooped by an old man.
Yeah, I'd gladly
Yeah,
volunteer.
definitely not KO. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
straight up.
I gladly volunteer for that. But you know what? I could actually see this happening during the fight, especially with like the early round. I could actually see this happening with, like in the first 2 or 3 rounds, where they're both in the center of the ring. Connor's
Mhm.
going hit me, and then Floyd just teeing off on him, and then just to show, he's gonna show him like, haha, Floyd, you can't hurt me. But while he's doing that, being cocky, all the refs are gonna see is his head going bonk, 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 bonk.
Right. I
So
mean,
yeah,
and again, this isn't MMA. So I mean, I would love to see Connor just fuck around and throw a roundhouse kick out of nowhere, just at the last second. But nah, I mean, MMA, you can definitely mess around and you can take shots like that, get a takedown, and steal the round. You know, but he's not gonna have none of those advantages on his side. If he's not landing punches, it's a wrap.
yeah.
And Floyd, I mean, that's the fucking Rubik's Cube. Like, you're not just gonna land punches on him at will. Oh yeah, that's right. If he does any MMA shit, he's gonna forfeit his
Yeah.
purse. So yeah, that would be stupid. It would be funny, but it would be stupid. So
Yeah. But power
um,
is really the only advantage that Conor has got in this fight. And if as
yeah,
good as Floyd's
definitely.
defense is, yeah, that's his only shot. But like you said, if Conor is going to win this fight or even hurt him, you're right. Lightning is literally going to have to strike for that to happen.
Yeah, and I mean, again, anything can happen in the world of sports entertainment, but this would be bigger than Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson, bigger than Ronda Rousey getting her fucking head kicked off by Holly Holm. Like, this would be the biggest upset
In sports
in
history.
combat sports, yeah, in sports history in general. Like, Conor is 0-0 in boxing.
Yeah,
To come
against a
out
guy who's
like,
29 and 0 who's been doing this for 20 damn years.
yeah, this,
Connor
this
was
is a
8 years.
fucking
Connor was
creative
9 years old.
player just
Yeah,
getting
Connor was
thrown in
9 years
there.
old when he went pro. So yeah,
Right. So, but yeah, basically all I got on that, man. I just, if anything, like I said, like I'd bet on Conor just for the chance to actually make some money if he did win, because I mean, again, betting on Floyd's not going to get you anything. 25 on Conor get you 200. So I
yeah.
mean, I'd be praying to the Irish gods or whatever if I actually put
Oh,
money on this man.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but realistically though, I don't see it happening. And this is at this point, this is something that's just giving them something to talk about on First Take, because
Right.
you know it ain't really too much going on right now anyway. So
Yeah.
so it is what it is. But my man, I got to sign off right here. It's good chatting with you,
All right, man. Thank
BDL.
you. And thank you
Good to
guys
see
for the great
y'all.
talk.
Interesting comments we got here. And are you still gonna keep streaming?
Yeah, I'm
Or
straight for a little bit. Well, I'm gonna just get my last thoughts and then just sign out. But my final thoughts on the fight. And Greg is right. If the fight doesn't go 10 rounds, then it's pretty much a waste of money. But overall, I
yeah,
got
yeah.
Floyd by decision with Conor maybe stealing 1 or 2 rounds. That's my
And
overall
damn,
thoughts.
I completely forgot the fact that this shit was $100. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely easy for anything. Yeah, my final thoughts. Shout out to Conor, because a $1 million payday from a fight, from an MMA fight, was a good look for him. And now he's about to cash the hell out. So win or lose. So shout out to him. He made it. You know, he's having his red panty night.
Right.
Uh, and yeah, that's all I got, man. So shout out to BDL. Definitely do it again sometime. And if you do keep going live, I mean, get somebody else in there. Y'all can keep the topics rolling. I gotta go ahead and get ready for work and do adult shit. But I'll get up with y'all, man.
All right, man. Yo, thanks, E. Take care.
All right, peace.
Well, anyway, that's my thoughts on the fight. Y'all guys comment, let me know. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to me on YouTube, www.youtube.com/TheDreadMan. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.